All right, you guys, disclaimer. You see I got the wheel off, the rear wheel off the Ryker. Early into the video, I stated to jack the bike up. Don't do that. I fucked up. Go ahead and take off the front lug, then take off the 2 bolts in the back. Then you jack it up and take the wheel off. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual video. All right, you guys, and as promised, we're gonna take this rear tire off. I'm ready to get the Firehawk onto the Ryker, but in order to do that, I still have to take it to somebody to actually take the tire off the rim. So let's do a quick, I don't know what you call it. It's not really an install, but you know what I'm saying. Let's take this tire off.
All right, you guys, we got you.
All right, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is JD on 3, and if you don't know it now, you know. We're gonna get to this tire here, and there's a couple things that you need before you even get to it. So what you need to do is you're gonna need to take off this wheel nut lock, whatever you want to call it. You have to take that off. And then coming around to the other side, there's these 2 bolts you need to take off, one here and one here. Take both of those off and that wheel lock, and you're good. So you're gonna need a jack. You're gonna need a torque wrench, and I believe the wheel is gonna be torqued down to about 220, 225 or so. You're gonna need the special lock. So if you don't have this wheel lock nut, you need that. And then we have a breaker bar because you don't want to try to untorque that with your torque wrench because you might damage your torque wrench. So that's why we have a breaker bar. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so before you actually take off this nut here, you're gonna wanna take this out. This should not be a very hard process. If I remember right, you should be able to, probably need my other hand, but you should just be able to, there it goes, boom. Pull that from the bottom, and it should, if I can get it to do right, should just pull out for me. But of course, you know, I'm no mechanic, so I don't really know. But yeah, all you gotta do is pull that out, and then you can get to the lock. So let's finish that up. All right, so I got this off, and just be careful. You do not want to damage this, because it's essentially after you torque down your wheel, this is what's keeping it locked in. So you definitely want to keep that in good condition. All right, you guys, so now here goes the best part. The best part is to actually go ahead and get this lock loosened. At least we're gonna get it loosened at the least. And always remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And I always hate this part because I always suck at knowing which way is the left and which way is the right. So yeah, you're gonna probably watch me fail. All right, as you see, I got the nut loosened. So now I'm gonna tackle these 2 bolts. These are 5/8 sockets. So I'm gonna take me a 5/8 socket, get me my socket wrench, and take them off. Simple as that. All right, you guys, so once you get those 2 bolts out, as you see, you can swing that fender off. I have the half fender. If you have a full fender, I believe it's the same thing. You can just kind of pull these bolts out, because what you really want to get to is this brake. And all you want to do is you want to lift this brake up, and you want to move it out the way. And then once you do that, now you have access to your tire and wheel, because once you take off your wheel lock, which I've already done, as long as everything goes correctly, you should be able to pull it off. So let me go ahead and finish pulling this off. And as you see, you need to save that. That looks like a little retention ring or something like that. Just showing you guys some of this. Let's see here. One-handed operation over here, you guys. Boom. And the wheel is off. So it's really not that bad. And let me get a second to get my camera on focus here. There we go. And there you go. The wheel is off, nothing to it. The dealer wants to charge you about $190 to do that job, and I don't get it. I don't think that makes sense. It's crazy. So yeah. So anyways, time to take it to the shop and get the new Firehawk on, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, you guys, and here we are. Here's the old tire. Here is the new Firestone. It looks great on the rear wheel. And again, you guys, taking off the back wheel, sending it. I just went to a discount tire. They charged me $32 to put this tire on. But you go to any of the Can-Am dealers or some of the bike shops, they're going to try to charge you about $165 an hour and tell you it's going to take an hour to an hour and a half. That's going to be like $190 plus the cost of the tire. The cost of this tire was $150. So you're already talking $300, $350 to do a rear tire. It doesn't make any sense. So I hope you guys watch this. I hope you guys learn to do some work on the bikes yourself, because the prices are ridiculous. But anywho, let's get this thing out of the trunk and back onto the bike. So really quick, guys, I wanted you guys to see this. You have this little ring, and let's see if I can actually get it set up here. So you do have this ring, and as you can see, it's kind of got two different sides. It's got this elevated side and a flat side. And as you can see inside here, it's actually cut so that this raised side slides in there. So you want to just make sure you have this in the right position. You don't want it to go in the wrong way. You want to make sure you put it in the right way. So I just wanted to make sure I showed you that. It's going to sit in there nice and flush. And then you can tighten down with your nut. So there it is, the tire's on. It is a sexy ass tire. I'm really excited for this. Nothing but traction down here, so this is gonna be nice, a real nice sporty ride. So right now I'm in full daddy mode. Got to get into sport mode so I can really take advantage of my tire. And yeah, so that's it, you guys. I hope this helps you guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Ryker fam, you already know what to do. Tap in and let's go.